Um, I'm doing a very poor job of doing this. Should have thought of all this before. Say, Lil Nuck, hey, let me tell you this. We back at it again. Your favorite uncle, your favorite Theo. And we back with that sleep token. You already know what it is. We got to keep moving. Man, life kind of hit us kind of hard. You know, these last few maybe month. You know, we had a lot of work pop up, so you know we've been trying to handle business, and now we back in the lab. You know, the original Lil Nuck, he gonna catch up with us. You know, he handling business, doing what he got to do, and you know, we got to keep it going. So we got that like that, the sleep token. We got Vessel back in the building. We got some. I'm sure these lyrics are crazy. So let's just get back to it. Let's get it. By the way, I've heard this a little bit. I guess maybe I should. I know this is a kind of early pausing this, but I heard this already. I heard this when I watched the two Drumeo session. I haven't really listened to the words or anything like that. So you know, and I avoided it on my playlist after I added it, after I saw it on Drumeo. So you're still gonna get a pretty good fresh view of these lyrics, and you know, because I really didn't listen to it like that. So let's get it.
Trapped under the surface of your words, there is a new intention, new whispers that once could not be heard, catching your intention. Wait, talking with razors on your tongue, just to provoke my combat. New weapons to snap those final strings, just to watch me fall back.
That first line is fire, because trapped under the surface of your words, there is a new intention. What? New whispers that once cannot be heard, catching your intention. Dang. Boy, I'm telling you, man, like once you deal with a dysfunctional relationship long enough, you 100% find this intuition, you know, that you didn't know you had, and just kind of sixth sense, you know, and you know, where you can, you know, sense people's intentions, and be able to call out those intentions. And trust me, they don't want to hear it, they don't like to hear it, but we all know, you know what I'm saying, that goes on both sides. So, you know, because most likely if one is dysfunctional, the other's dysfunctional. So, you know, it kind of becomes a loop of sorts. You know what I'm saying? Of trying to figure each other out, and trying to, you know, well, what are you doing and what do you think? You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's run it back a little bit.
Just to provoke my combat. New weapons to snap those final strings, just to watch me fall back.
Man, what is it? New weapons to snap those final strings? What the heck are the final strings? Like we're talking maybe you know, pulling, like, you know, people pull the strings, you know, what's that, like manipulation, or, you know, oh man, that's pretty crazy. just to watch me fall back. Yeah, yeah. Or she's pulling his string. She's pulling his new weapons to snap those final strings. So he's snapping the strings that she's attached to him. Maybe control, maybe something like that. And he's come up with new ways to snap those strings. That's fire. Nah, I get that. I get that. That's fire. Just to watch me fall back, man. Or new weapons to snap those final strings. She could be coming up with new weapons to snap those final strings, to play his strings, to play his heartstrings. You know what I'm saying? Just to watch him fall back, just to, just to, pull the rug out from underneath him, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. Hopefully I'm not premature in what I'm talking about here.
Just to watch me fall back. Do you like that?
Them 808s.
Do you like that?
So do you like that? Meaning, I think now that right there confirms that I think he's talking about her. She's the one developing these new weapons to snap these strings, snap maybe the final strings that's holding him together. You know what I'm saying? So do you like that? So yeah, do you like doing this to me? You know what I'm saying? At least that's what I'm getting from right now. And these songs seem to be, to me are a little easier to digest than Take Me Back to Eden and Sundowning so far. These lyrics are a lot easier to digest. But at the same time, like I at this point I'm really feeling like this is Two's album. You know what I'm saying? Like even this, like the syncopation in this, like that. I know he talks about this in the Drumeo too. But the syncopation in this, like that, is crazy, and it's perfect. There are times where I feel like Two can be a little much, but not that's very rare. But there are times where I feel like he could be too much. This is kind of like a lot, but it still keeps it in that a safe space, safe place, whatever. Gotta admit, it's a lot harder to talk without having somebody to bounce it off of. So forgive me. We'll make it through. We'll figure it out. I mean, and he'll be back. All right, that beat drop. Hold on. Back. Hold on.
Do you like that? Do you like that?
Yeah.
Push down into membranes and layers, creating a slow dissection.
Dang. Now we talking about surgery. My bad. I should have let that verse play. But push down into membranes and layers. Like bro, you I mean, back in the day it was like, man, once you got down to the white meat, you knew it was something bad. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he talking. He talking about you pushing past the white meat. Oh, come on now.
Brains and layers, creating a slow dissection. I stumble into your
Yeah.
trap, and deficiency your collection. Do you like that?
I stumbled into your trap. Now she a Black Widow or what? And that's the pulling the strings, man. He got in the web. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is crazy. This is nice. Like I said, it's still easy to digest, but it still paints a really good picture. You know what I'm saying? And that drop, that that drop with the rim shot, that's fire. She probably do, bro. Let's be real. I guess, but at the end of the day, most likely they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, most likely they don't know. Most likely this is just a, you know, even if they do enjoy it, I still feel like the majority of people is simply just because that's just the way they grew up. That's just the way they've seen relationships be. That's just the way they've seen a marriage be, or what, you know what I'm saying? So, while I would like to be like, oh yeah, you do like it, and you're like, at the end of the day, like, my mind never thought like that. You know what I'm saying? My mind's always been like, I don't want to be this way. Like, how do I not be this way? But sometimes the impulse or the whatever carries you to a certain place. You know what I'm saying? But in your mind, you're going like, I don't want to be like this. But I do believe there are people that just don't care. But they're on a different level. They're on a different plane. You get what I'm saying? What vessel? Bury me to the sound of your name. That's heavy. That's a heavy line. That's a heavy line. Like that's a picture that picture is crazy. That picture is crazy. Just try to picture that. Getting I mean that fall into your eyes like a grave. That's a great wait, hold on. What's the ad lib? All that is inside, all your anger. Bury me to the sound of your name. Oh, this is what he was whispering in the background. I'll go back. Shit got real dark. Damn. All that is inside all your anger. Like so man, I'm it's kind of so self-explanatory a little bit that it's hard to explain. I feel like I'm gonna butcher it trying to explain what he's talking about here, but it like fall into your eyes like a grave, all that is inside, all of your anger. So when you fall into that grave, this is what you're falling into. So you're like, I have, fallen into this person, but now that when I fall into this person, I also fall into all of their mess too, all the baggage, right? And bury me. So just bury me to the sound of your name. You know what I'm saying? All your disgust, all your resentment. Like, I'm paying for all of this. And then you're gonna this is good.
All your
Man, how many of you have loved somebody enough to do this willingly? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many of us have, like, I know for a fact that I know the anger, I know what's on the inside, I know the resentment, I know the disgust, but I love them that much that I'm willing to jump into it. What if that's what he's talking about here? What if this is willing? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I get it. I mean, and there are times where I have a thought that I'm just like, I don't care. Like, that's fine. Like, I'll deal with it. I'll figure it out. You know, is that healthy? Nah, probably not. You know what I'm saying? In most cases, it's probably not. You know what I'm saying? Because that person has to deal with their own shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, but, man, I identify heavily with this. Man, he went into a dark place to I mean, you kind of got to. You kind of have to. You have to go to a place where you're so secure in yourself, and I hate to this may be a controversial thing to say, but I'm going to say it. You know, sometimes in my situation, in my, you know, sphere, confidence lies in your darkness. You know what I'm saying? You build confidence in a dark place, right? Because you have to isolate yourself. You have to be more disciplined. You have to be, you know, in order to get that confidence, you have to like follow action, really go, really get, you know, at least like I said, or maybe my goals are higher. Maybe my dreams are bigger, you know, and that's what it requires. You know what I'm saying? If your dreams don't require that, then that's perfectly fine. But I feel like my dreams, my vision, my goals require me to, because I did the life phase. I did the phase where I was, you know, trying to be holy and trying to be, you know, all those things. I went through that, and it got me nowhere. I was Mr. Nice Guy. A lot of it was, you know, the way I was raised, the way I grew up, you know, which what we were talking about earlier. But at the end of the day, I found the most confidence in my darker phase, you know, which is kind of where I'm at now. Where it's like, you know, fuck being Mr. Nice Guy, you know, fuck the dude that I wasn't for. That dude was nobody. That dude was a pretender. You know what I'm saying? So this felt very much like a dark phase. It was the end for sure. I mean, the beginning I thought was like, alright, yeah. But towards the end I was like, oh damn. Like, you know, he's like, man, I may need to go into the dark phase in order to get through this. You know what I'm saying? You know, for you to willingly do it. So, you know, tell me what you got. You know, we back. So like, comment, subscribe, notification bell.